Alrighty, good morning. Welcome to McBean's Cottage Fitness. The early bird gets the worm. So I've been starting my second job or third job, whatever you want to call it, on deliveries, and at 7 a.m. I was like the only game in town. And then I was managed to get another one, only game in town. So I've already 2 deliveries and it's not even 8 o'clock in the morning. So that's good. Gives me the opportunity to earn some extra money, pay off some bills, and get financially fit. In this day and ages, it's tougher to do. I'm sure everybody who lives in the means that I live, struggling to be the middle class. I don't know if I can call myself middle class. I guess I'm not super low class. I put food on the table and I can afford, a 6-pack of beer every now and then, not too often. Once or twice a month, the wife and I can go out and have a good time. So I guess I'm truly blessed, but I'm working 3 sources of income to maintain that. What I mean is, I wouldn't have needed this third source 3-4 years ago. All right, eggs are 99 cents a dozen, not $3.99 or $4.29. And for those that are struggling with math, that is not a 40% increase. All right, that is a 300 to 400% increase. Just saying. When I look at these things saying, inflation has went up 40% here and it's went up 30% here. Now in the last couple of years, it has doubled. That's all it has, it's doubled. Tripled in some cases. All right, my food, my fuel, my energy, I use to heat and cool the house. All those things that really are non-negotiables. Means I have to have these. Have one up. So what have I done? Well, number one, I've picked up an extra source of income. I try to buy things when they're on sale and try not to buy things I don't need. And we all need to do those things. So basically my financial fitness will help with my mental fitness, which will help with my physical fitness. So as you know, I try to make the gym pretty much 4 or 5 days a week. Sometimes I'm in there for a half hour, sometimes I'm in there for an hour and a half. Whenever I can fit it in. Yesterday I got in for a good solid half hour of pretty good activity before my next job came up. And then I left. I was getting ready to head to the gym this morning after my first job, but I had another one pop up that pays even 3 times as much, so guess what? I'm off. Other things in the news today, if you have a pager, and I don't know who uses pagers anymore, but I wouldn't use them anymore. I'm just saying. If you woke up this morning and felt fairly good, you're already ahead of the game. You're above ground. All right, the whole idea is try to get up as early as possible. Remember, rest is important. I got to bed about 11:15. I fell asleep maybe around 11:30, and then I got up with the wife at 6:30 this morning. So that was nearly 7 hours of sleep, and I slept pretty well. That was a pretty solid, constant sleep. Now, I could have stayed in bed until 7:30. I could have stayed in bed at 8 o'clock. But what I find out is then I oversleep and my motivation's low. And I would have missed out on the opportunity to make some good money. Plus, getting up and moving this early in the morning also helps me get in the gym. It helps me get my day planned out. And I feel like I got more done. I feel like I lived a little bit more. And I think that's what comes down to it, is just living a little bit more. I think we all need to do that. So, big full moon last night. I wasn't able to watch the partial eclipse, but I got a friend I met in Utica, I think over a year ago, called Godfather Astro. He's on TikTok, and I did share it on my Instagram, and he's got a really nice setup, telescopes and cameras and everything. And he did a time lapse of it, so that was pretty cool. So I got to share that with everybody, and I got to see it. That's another thing about trying to expand yourself socially with contacts. You know, I have friends who have all different types of skills, and what we try to do is we try to make ourselves as a group stronger. You know, I have a friend who was in the HVAC. My AC went out. I called him and said, here's the problems. He goes, it's a capacitor. And here's the important things. And I ordered a capacitor. I get it tomorrow. It looks like something simple enough for me to do it. Having two other friends that are mechanics. So when we need things repaired, they're really good about doing that at reasonable prices. When they need big, heavy things moved, I do that for free. Because it's fair trade as far as I consider. Because what am I good at? I'm good at moving things. I pick things up, I put them down. So there's that. You know, I got other people that are good in talents for writing and music and stuff like that. And those are the ones I refer to. And you try to diversify yourself. Alright? No man should be an island. Now, on the other end, there are a lot of people you probably should stay away from. All right? You rise or fall to whom you hang around. If you hang around people who are always complaining and unhappy, you will find yourself complaining and being unhappy. You hang around yourself with people that have a positive attitude and strive to better themselves, you will probably have a positive attitude and strive to better yourself. It's just nature. You know, you run with the pack. Is it a good pack or a bad pack? That's gotta depend who you're running with. You know, to forgive is divine. To be taken advantage of is foolishness. Alright? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. That's what I got to say about that in life. If somebody does you wrong, it's okay to forgive them. If they do you wrong a second time, it wasn't an incident, it's a habit. And you don't need to be around people with habits like that. So it is Thursday. My weekend's going to start early. I'm off tomorrow at my high school reunion. Ain't gonna tell you how many years. It's a lot. I'm looking forward to that. And on Saturday, my third day off, the wife and I may or may not do anything outside the house. We might stick around, we'll see. Then Sunday, I owe. It's off to double time work I go. And rinse, repeat. And then we just kind of look at we're coming towards the fall part of the year. Still got vacation. I still got time. I'm in pretty good shape. I always try to pace that stuff so, you know, and towards the end of the year I can still take time off and enjoy. I see a lot of people that, boy, as soon as they get it, they use it. You know, come January, you know, you got a week vacation opened up. Took it. Alright. Maybe around June, the second week opens up, because they do lock up areas in case of shutdowns, which I've never done in my time there. In April, we get 50 hours time. By the end of April, probably 70% of the plant have used all 50 hours. I don't understand it. Those things are to be used for times to enjoy yourself. If I'm going to use it, I'm going to use it during times of better weather. That's just me speaking now. And remember, rest, nutrition, proper exercise, hydration, safety. Just get out in the sun and walk. Just get in the gym and lift. And keep yourself moving in a positive mental direction. Everybody have a great day.